Don't panic. This, what you see, is just a representation of what my life used to be. Chained down. You can't really tell who I really am, who I'm supposed to be, who God created me to be. You know, I was fortunate to have been taught God at an early age, but chose to go my own path and reject Him. And then I grew angry at Him in '94 because I lost some loved ones. But yet and still, He dealt with me, taught me, and showed me the world for what it really is. And He showed me that the chains that I was wearing wasn't really chains at all. They were choices. I chose to be the way I was, rebellious. I grew into it. I was deceived into thinking that was my identity. I just wanted to be accepted by the world, by everybody else, my peers. Those who knew me in school, they probably remember me as being a loner. And some may remember me as carrying my Bible around at all times. This was before, when I grew old enough to get out on my own, to totally turn my back on the Lord. But you cannot forget what you've learned. And remember, I was raised in church with the knowledge of God. There was a point in my life where I wanted to give up. I didn't want to live anymore. I hit bottom. Nothing mattered. And see, what people really don't understand, if you never experienced something, when a person ceases to care about themselves, they really don't care about you. So you really don't want to be on people like that. You got to watch yourself around them, because they're like a ticking time bomb. But anyway, don't fear. Keep your eyes open. After I realized that I was tired of living like this, I began to see I was like this, bound, chained down, hindered, and people that knew me as a child didn't recognize me anymore because of the choices I made. I surrendered. I began to surrender. It wasn't all at once. I began to try to get back to God. And I remember that these chains are choices. There's no locks. The lock is in my mind. The lock is fictionalized. I just chose to wear the chains. And my identity in Christ was hidden because I chose to deny Him. And God began to show me who I really am. And He told me to help others, free others from the chains up here that they put on themselves. You know, every now and then I can hear the chains. I can hear them coming back. I can hear the devil trying to put them back on me. I can hear them coming through temptation, or through bad ideas, or through disobedience. And I remember I'm not going back. I remember that's a dead end. I remember who I really am.